Is there any better feeling than being out in a field on a glorious summer's day, metal detecting, with the sun on your face, sandwiches in your backpack, and the natural world to keep you company? Finding something exciting is just the icing on the cake. Speaking of which, I think it's time for 11s. Yeah. That's the stuff.
I think it's sometimes underestimated how much detectors contribute to our understanding. In an era where archaeology is usually only developer-led now, in areas of sparse population where you're never going to uncover your Iron Age settlement or anything, sometimes the objects that the detectorists find are the only thing that we ever have, particularly for, say, the early medieval period, when, buildings were wooden and so ephemeral, a lot of artefacts were wooden. When you find bits and pieces from that period, you're really saying something about your area.
I found a small sword or dagger pommel. I got it out the ground and I thought, this is something special, this. And I brought it over to you, and you couldn't get the words out.
I knew what it was straight away, and I couldn't actually say what it was.
You couldn't get the words out.
I couldn't actually say them. So I was so excited I couldn't speak.
I just love that find because it's a personal item, because somebody would have had that sword and it was used for killing. Like, somebody would have used it for violence.
Yes.
Like, it's just incredible.
I just think it's so important to record things, because we're all just passing through, aren't we? And it's vitally important, I think, that the stuff gets recorded for future generations, really. The objects need to be tied to the ground where they were found. They've been there for hundreds, if not thousands of years, and it's so important when you find an artefact or something special that it's recorded where you find it.
One of my favourite finds has been the Bronze Age axe head. The joy, if you like, was just overwhelming, because I'd been wanting to find something Bronze Age all my detecting career.
I love to get the hammers, because for around where we are, there's not many, we don't find them, but I also, as I say, like to find the things that are like symbols and spindle wells that people have used in their everyday life.
My favourite find is a lead brooch which has got a symbol of a shield, and that shield is what the Normans had on the Bayeux tapestry, and the Bayeux tapestry was supposed to come over to England to the British Museum around the COVID era, and the British Museum asked if they could have that as part of the display. So that was quite significant. No great value, but my greatest find. I wanted them recording for future generations. My grandchildren, they'll be able to see them in the future. And without recording them, that's not going to happen.
Making a find is just the start of the story. Oh, looks like Arthur's got something. That is a big smile, Arthur. It looks like you've got something.
Have to be smiley, I think it's just silver, but I'm not recognize that coin.
What do you think it is?
I don't know, this is the first time in my life I just saw that coin like that. I have to ask my FLO.
So just a single coin, but if this was part of a hoard or something unusual like a suspected burial, it's crucial to stop what you're doing and seek archaeological advice. The National Council for Metal Detecting have a dedicated hoard helpline that can help to put you in touch with your local FLO. Now, this isn't a hoard, sadly. There's always next time, Arthur.
Yes, absolutely.
We live in hope. So now we need to go about the recording process. So what do?
I'll just open my application.
The NCMD app is a great place to start. You can upload photos, record the exact find spot, and keep track of all your information in one place. So best detecting practice is to label up a bag, the find spot, the date that you found it, and a brief description of what you found. Now, all we need to do is bag it up, deliver it to our finds liaison officer, and before too long, it's going to end up on the Portable Antiquity Scheme database with 1.7 million other objects for everyone to see and for you to show off to your bemused friends and family about. Brilliant!
Yes, but Ben, could you give me back my coin, please?
Yeah, how did that end up in there? You'll be wanting it back, will you?
Yes, please.
There you go.
It's really important that detectorists show their FLO everything they find. We might not record everything, but everything we do pick adds to the history of your area. and our understanding of Britain as a whole, and it really, really needs to be more complete than it is. We've got 1.8 million items on the database nearly, but there's so much more we could learn out there if people brought us all their finds and let us record more.
I would say to people that don't record at the moment, please do. You'll feel a sense of achievement doing it, and you're looking after our history for future generations. You know, your own children, grandchildren, they'll be able to see what you've recorded. So I could only say, please try recording.